boom, smoke coming out of my engine. A piston decided I didn't want to be in there anymore. I wanted to go somewhere else. Flying out, hole in my engine. Turned 25, and I said, I want my next car. Like my friends, my cousins, and I was like, what do you want to get? I said, I'm going to get an Evo, Mitsubishi Evo. And you know, minds were blown. I was like, I'm doing it. I kept it quiet up until then. I only told my cousin and my uncle who were in the room, and one of my friends at the time, we were in the same room together. I said, okay, let's look at some cars then. Let's look right now. So I went on Auto Trader, started looking. I'd seen 3 Evos, and 2 of them were looking for part exchange for a diesel. At the time, I had the St. Leon FR, the Mark II. That was a diesel as well. I modified that, and because I had a nice matte yellow paint job on it, because I had it plastic dipped. We did it in the driveway, so that matte yellow paint, so it looked nice. Yeah, we did the whole car in the driveway. We had spray paint, and my friend had a little gun. So I said, look, just make it look nice, because it's a boring kind of car. It's an FR. It's not a Cupra. So we did that, and it looked really nice. It looked okay. So that was my selling point. The other guy said, I'm looking for a diesel, a fast, fun diesel, yellow one. I've got a yellow car. Your car's also yellow. Why don't we do a straight swap? The car was up for sale for a high price. My car was not worth that much, right? But what I did was I pretended that it was worth that much. I says, look, I was going to sell my car for this. Is my salesman coming in. I used to be a salesman. I was going to sell my car for this much. Your car is this much. If we're both happy, why don't we just swap cars? He says, okay, bring it down tomorrow morning. He was in Newcastle, so I'm coming from Scotland. I went down to Newcastle. The next morning, I said, look, want to come with me? My uncle came with me because he had the Evos and Subaru, so he knows about these cars. And one of my friends was just driving. He'd seen his car, he'd seen my car, and we did a little deal, a bit of chat and stuff. Took the car. My first ever reveal of the car was when I was driving. I was driving the car on the dual carriageway because they knew a little dual carriageway with no cameras. Driving, dot valve going off, and I had it on my Snapchat. And then I posted. Messages are flooding in. Like, Evo, Mitsubishi Evo. I was like, yes. So I looked at what I already had. I looked at what I can do for it. I had nice alloys, but the suspension wasn't amazing, so I had to change that out. I put some nice side skirts and things. And then I said, let me look at the looks. It was all yellow. I've had so many yellow cars that this ended up being my 3rd yellow car at the time, so people kind of figured it out. I didn't want to change the colour for the same reason. I don't want the legal issues. So I said to my mate who plastied my other car, I said, look, just paint some black bits on it. Black roof, black spoiler, black everything. So I had it looking nice. And then I went to get the tune checked out, went to get it tuned, got the HKS, everything. And then I took that to time attacks. I took that to races. And I remember doing my first time attack. One of my friends was a rally driver, and he does, he helps other people out. He says, I'll come with you. I said, great. So he gave me some tips and things. So we were there. It was a place called Driftland in Scotland. There's about 50 cars turned up. And there were some mad cars, like really, they were ready for the race. So I was just in my Evo. I had my sound system still in the boot, as usual, same sound system I've had. Took it out, and me and him went for it. So I was racing. I made a nice little video. What made me happy was I made a racing driver shit himself in my car. Sorry for the language. He got scared in the car when I was going round. That's how fast I was going round. Handbrake kind of turns and things. I was going for it, and I came 5th. I was like, I'm proud of all these cars that I was beating. You know what I mean? That I had a better time than them. So what happened was, as I was moving across the UAE, had 1 month left, I said, I'm going to keep this car. Because the value is probably going to go up, I'll keep the car. But I was racing a Golf R32. For no reason, I was just bored. I was just racing it. He went for it, I went for it, I overtook him, of course, and in front, and then I just, smoke coming out of my engine. My piston decided I didn't want to be in there anymore. I wanted to go somewhere else. Flying out, hole in my engine. Pulled over to the side. He pulled over, obviously, and he helped me out and stuff. Says, "Okay, let's. I'm sorry, but here's take this number garage. He will help me out." So then he drove off. So I was waiting by the side of the road, and I contacted the garage guy. He says, "Look, I need you to come to this place." Okay. He said, "Okay, I'm coming." The place I was at was Ellen. Okay. I said, "Come to Ellen." Okay. He said, "Okay, I'm coming." Waited an hour. Waited 2 hours. Nothing. Call the guy. Says, "Where are you?" He says, "I'm here. I'm by the Asda." Yes, I'm at the Asda. I'm in front. So. Yeah, it just says there's a sign that says Ellen Asda. He says, wait, Ellen Asda? Yes. He said, I said, what do you mean? He says, I'm in Elgin, 200 miles that way. So he got sent to the wrong place. I was sitting on the side of the cold, dark road, sun was going down, cars were all driving past, and I said, okay, fine, it's not your fault, I'll get somebody else. and I noticed something about PetrolHeads. Let's say 50 cars drove past me. 2 cars stopped to help me. Those 2 cars were other modified cars. They're the only people that stopped to see if I needed help. I was side of the road, engine open, you know, like hazards on, and the only people that stopped were 2 modified cars. They actually did a U-turn, came back round, and they checked if I was okay and stuff. And left. I says, look, I'm done, fine, thank you. You can continue. Got the car towed back home, got it sorted out, had to get it sold, but you know, I really wanted to keep it. The plan was to get it sorted out, and then buy the car back from insurance, put an engine in, and keep it. But I had 1 month to leave the country. That was my next problem. Insurance. I was racing. I blew my engine. How is my insurance going to pay me for this? They're not going to pay me jack diddly squat. They didn't pay me nothing, right? So I called them. I said, by the way, I had a problem with my car. I said, okay, what happened? He says, before I go ahead, I forgot to tell you I've got 6 points in my black points on my license. I said, okay, fine, we'll add the black points. Yeah, I've got an induction kit. I lowered the car as well. I said, okay, fine. I said, what's going to happen to my insurance? I said, it's going to go up by £50. Oh, that's okay, I can do that. I'll pay that. Did that. I said, okay. So I kind of had an accident. And they said, really? So at this point, they would say I had undeclared mods and I didn't declare my points. This is when they would say, piss off, right? Your insurance is void. So I was waiting for that fight. I love a good fight. I love a debate. I was waiting for that fight. But he said, oh, okay, just tell me what happened, then we'll put it through. I was like, oh, wow, okay. I said, okay, so I was driving down the road, I hit a puddle, water got sucked into my induction kit, my engine got hydro-locked, and my engine blew. Because of the water on the road, not because the engine blew because of me. I said, okay, fine, so we'll have an inspector come out, we'll inspect the engine. If it is as you say, then we'll process your payment. I said, okay. Hung up the phone, ran straight outside, got my hose, opened the bonnet, hosed the front of my car, hosed the induction kit and stuff, made it soaking wet. And then I went back again, put the hose away, and I sat down waiting for him to come. He came, he said, okay, let me see the damage. I said, okay, here, look at the engine. So he said, oh yeah, I see water here. I said, yeah, fuel induction kit is kind of wet. He said, yeah, I said, that's where the water went in. He said, okay, I see, no problem. Okay, so I see that you've done this, that, and the other. Okay, no problem. Got paid. Paid me out exactly what I wanted. Actually, you know what, I was cheeky. He paid me exactly what I wanted, right? But then I realized, hold on, let me try a bit more, because the rule is what you say is, they give you the offer, you reject it. They give you a second offer, you reject it. They give you the third offer, you accept. So I did that. I said to him, why are you rejecting it? He says, look at my car. It's got such, you know, I'm taking care of it, blah, blah, blah. I've got like the full service history, every single receipt of work done. I said, oh, I didn't realize that. I thought it was just a car. I said, yeah. I said, do you want to see my receipts? He says, yeah, sure, no problem. So I showed them my receipts and everything's okay. So I see that you're taking care of it. So of course, I got like 5.5 mil tread on the tires. You know what? I don't ever let my tires go below 4 mils. He said, actually, you got 6 mils. I said, exactly, 6 mils of tread. So I said, look, give me a better price. Gave me another price. Rejected it. I said, no. And he said, why? I said, look, I look at Evos online. The prices were going up at this point. And the fact that there was the only other Evo that was for sale in the area was an RS2 special edition. That was like, that was worth more than my car. It was worth like 3 times more, for example, right? It wasn't, but it was worth more. So I said, look, the only other car I can buy is this Evo, and it doesn't even have electric windows. Obviously it doesn't. It doesn't even have AC. It's not supposed to because it's a race car. They don't know that. I said, it doesn't have these things. And yet, that's the next car I can buy. I need more money. He said, okay. He paid me what I asked for. And I was like, great. I took it, got it sold, got rid of the car, got the money, and then I came across here and I bought my next car over here.